Hello everyone, I'm Roxy Redline, and welcome to Inside the Grove. Sink County was purchased last week by the Lumen Corporation and has been rebranded to Lumen County. With this change, SNN is being rebranded into this program, ITG, or Inside the Grove. This week's episode is going to be short and sweet. Our producers have been hard at work getting the community settled after the rebrand, so we didn't have as much time as we'd like. We're also using this rebrand as an opportunity to transition into a full-blown variety show. On top of news, we're going to now feature more skit-based segments, as well as expanding on our new test drive car review segment and evolving our police ride-along segment, Miranda Wrongs, into a full-on crime drama. We would love to hear what sort of ideas you all have for this new era, so please reach out on our Discord. Thanks for sticking with us. Up next, we have a new episode of Miranda Wrongs.
It's your thing. Do what you wanna do. I can't tell you what the song you do. Say it's your thing. Do what you wanna do. I can't tell you what the song you do. If you want me to love you, maybe I will. Believe me, woman, it ain't no big deal.
Previously on Miranda Wrongs. A drug known as the cheese has been causing havoc on the streets, and no one knows where it's coming from. This lady became addicted to the cheese and was performing weird vigils honoring people that hadn't yet died. This guy was kidnapped by a crazed scientist who was experimenting on people looking for something called the Gateway. He managed to escape, panicked, and stole a cop car, crashed into a bus, and was arrested. He explained the Gateway program and how he was kidnapped and experimented on, and he was brought back to the police station for further questioning. And now you're all caught up.
I'll never get used to that.
Get used to what? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Flashes of light tend to make me hallucinate. I think it's from that drug the Gateway people use. I think they called it the cheese.
The cheese? Wait, we thought that was just a street drug. The Gateway people use it too?
I think they're the only ones that use it. They get people hooked on it, then trick us into a trap when we're desperate for more. They kidnap us and take us to their laboratory in the old power plant.
The old power plant? Was there anyone else trapped with you?
Yeah, the day before I escaped, they brought in an older woman, but I doubt she's still there. I'm sure they all moved once I escaped. They move around a lot to avoid being detected.
If we're quick, we can save that woman. Do you have any idea where they would have gone?
No, but I remember her name. It's Gigi.
Oh my god, Gigi? I know her. She's the one that told me about the cheese. We gotta find her, and I need your help.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I promise.
You should feel lucky. Usually when people die, it makes no difference. But you're making a difference. I think I finally perfected my father's technique. And soon, I'll cross through the gateway and show everyone he was right.
What technique? What do you mean, gateway?
Well, seeing as you won't see the sunrise, I guess I can tell you. My My father told me this story growing up. The story of the first gateway. This all started back in 1936, back before the Lumen Corporation bought out Sink County. But that's another story. My father was a young bachelor, fresh out of veterinary school, with an idea to change humanity. He met a plucky young woman in America named Jules through a pen pal program, and after a few months of exchanging letters, he convinced her to come meet him. Jules didn't know my father was at that bus station the night she arrived. In fact, he sent her photographs of his brother that died a few years prior, so she had no idea what he really looked like. Jules took a taxi to her hotel, where she was to wait for a driver sent by my father to bring her to him. Little did Jules know, my father was actually the driver, and he was already outside. Father was never known to be a patient man, so he only made it about 10 minutes before he was knocking at her door. She looked right through him, thought he was just a random hired driver. She questioned the speed in which he arrived, but Father managed to talk around it. It wasn't long before she was ready to leave. Father choked Jules unconscious as soon as they got in the car. He drove her limp body here to his compound. Father was quick to get to work preparing Jules for the procedure. He administered an early formula for what I now call the cheese, the drug that opens your mind to the gateway. Father's original version of the cheese was a lethal concoction of quaaludes, heroin, and horse tranquilizers. He was so sure the horse tranquilizer was the key. It's the sole reason he went to veterinary school. After Father administered the cheese, it didn't take long for the gateway to open. Jules's eyes turned black as night, and a large, shimmering portal appeared behind her. Father was awestruck, but it didn't last long. Just as quick as it appeared, it vanished. Jules had died from the drugs she was given, and the gateway wasn't open long enough for Father to go through it. But the experiment was still a success. Father felt remorse about killing Jules. He said he worries about what her family thinks happened to her. The police never even realized someone was killed. It's like she never even came here. Father went on to further perfect his method, and in 1968, he made his first successful journey through the gateway to the great beyond. He came back after only a minute, worried the gateway would close and leave him stranded. But he was a changed man. He seemed at peace when he died in 1989. And when he died, he told me to find the gateway that I had to see. So I came back here, to the laboratory where it all started.
You've been working on this since 1989? How many people have you killed trying to get through the gateway?
You'll be number 72. Are you ready?
Freeze! Step away from her.
Deputy Cherry?
What? No. I don't understand. How did you find me?
The old power plant you renovated into a laboratory? Maybe don't use your real name on your utility accounts. All I had to do was track down properties you owned, and that one was by far the creepiest.
Oh.
Yeah. Say cheese!
Now, a quick summary of the events from the last couple weeks and their winners. On Saturday the 18th, we hosted a bracket elimination race on the new road southwest of Ara. Ultimately, Maple was the winner and Moostrid won the livery contest. The next day, on the 19th, for the Sunday shootout, Jack took first, with Sleepless in second and Zaya taking third. The next Saturday, the 25th, for our team-based Capture the Trailer challenge, Yellow Team won, and Nacht was voted Best Livery. Lastly, at the Sunday shootout on the 26th, Sleepless took first, with Sapo in second and Moostrid in third. Join us this Saturday for a community relaunch event. At 8 p.m. Eastern, we're hosting a race around Gappa Island. Then, at 9 p.m. Eastern, an OG community favourite, Vehicle Ski Ball. Then, on Sunday, join us at 4 p.m. Eastern for a race at AWOL Raceway. All event details, including time zone conversions and vehicle requirements for all events, can be found on our Discord. Thanks so much for watching and sticking with us through these changes. I'm Roxy Redline. Good night!